Jimmy Butler, obviously he's had a really cool story. Comes from being homeless to going to junior college. Then he goes to Marquette. Then he gets drafted and goes to the Bulls. Like, then he has he's had a crazy career trajectory from leaving Chicago. Like, at one point he was like a team 8 that you never wanted to play with. And now he's in Miami and he's like absolute dog. So, but interestingly, I think there's one thing that could potentially hype his value. And there's been a rumor going around the past week that there is like there has been and always has been like this thing where Michael Jordan has one estranged son that he had out of wedlock in an affair. Interestingly enough, Jimmy Butler does not have basically is raised by his mother as a single mother. And if you look at the side-by-sides, like if you Google it, Jimmy Butler and Michael Jordan favor each other quite, more than I would think. And so, like, if you look at the images, like, it's an insane rumor. But what if, Paul, it came out that, that Jimmy and Michael actually both do know that Michael is his father, and it comes out like, during this run to the finals. Can you imagine what that would do to his card prices? That would be the only reason that I would say hold on Jimmy Butler. But because I think like he's near the tail end of his career. I think he's probably got less than 5 years left. But or maybe I'm wrong about that. But I don't think he's got he's past his prime, I think. But that would just be the weirdest and funniest thing I've ever heard, because he actually went to Chicago, played where his quote unquote dad would have played, or was a hero. They're just his story about getting to the NBA is in itself amazing. He would, if he is Michael's son, he would actually be the only son that ended up making it to the NBA. Right. And he was estranged. So Michael didn't want anything to do with him. And he actually is the one that carries the torch to the NBA. Man, this story would just write itself, my man. But I know that that's very much speculation. So don't hold on to your cards for that to happen and come out as true. But it is a funny story to see the side-by-sides. And if you've watched any of the videos, it's like there's enough things going on that a conspiracy theorist would definitely fall all the way in on this. So I'm not saying I believe it, but I think it would be a hilarious story, especially with the Chicago Bulls connection. That would just be pretty awesome. But
oh my gosh. I've said it before. I am a storyline guy. And if this were actually true, I think it would make my entire life. This would be, I know it's a weird thing to say, but this would be the best. This could be the best story of all time. Of all.
I mean, they would write movies about it.
Any better. Especially if Jimmy wins a NBA championship. But obviously the conspiracy theory is fun, but what they need to just do is a DNA test and then just settle it, Call for a DNA test. Ancestry.com. New show.
Call for a DNA test. Have Jimmy Springer or Jerry Springer announce it. Michael, you are the father.
23andMe and Ancestry.com can sponsor the show. We're looking for sponsors. So if anyone from the companies are listening because of this video clip, we're not usually clickbaity here at the Sports Card Strategy Show. I would say we're 99.9% pretty clean with that. But this might be the 0.1% where I just get outrageously clickbaity with my title and everything of this shortened clip from this show. So,
is Michael Jordan Butler's father? And how do we invest?
There's no why sports card investors should buy Michael Jordan's son's card.
Interestingly enough, if that came out, I think Butler's card values would fly, and I think Michael's would go down.
That would be interesting to follow. I don't know. I mean, but what would a dual patch Michael Jordan Jimmy Butler patch go for?
Oh my gosh!
Chicago
if there
Bulls.
Is one out there,
Everybody go search eBay right now for a Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls dual patch card. Now, go get the card. That would be the card to own. Father-son duo. You heard it here first.